Hello everyone, it is me, your lovely host, the Gaming Weasel, and Endo is a resource that we all need, and we need a lot of it. One primed mod can cost you up to 44,000 Endo, and you seem to be getting a lot less. Well, let's get that straight, and of course, let's get you a lot of Endo. First of all, let's start with the easiest way to possibly earn Endo is the weekly Ayatan hunt. Pretty plain and simple, go to Maru's Bazaar, go and do the actual run with a fast Warframe, like for example I use Wukong almost 99% of the situations, extract the Ayatan Sculpture and then leave the mission. Now, you can also get Ayatan Sculptures in random missions. I sadly do not have a gameplay of that because that doesn't happen very often to me, but you can find them as well once you have collected Ayatan Sculptures throughout the different means. You of course can go to Maru's Bazaar and sell them for Endo. Then we're going to move on to Deimos, to the Necrolisks to be precise, and doing the level 40 to 60 bounty is going to be the way to go. This is going to reward you with 1000 Endo per, I guess, bounty stage, which we have 5 of, and in the last stage, if you do all of them correctly and I guess in the correct amount of time or whatever it especially requires, you can get another round of rewards. So this is actually my best run and I earned 3000 Endo here, so that is pretty good, but you can earn 5000 or around 6000 if all of the stars align. Nonetheless, we do move on to Arbitrations. Arbitrations is something that you unlock once you complete the whole of the sword chart, finish every single mission, you have unlocked Arbitrations. Arbitrations range from long endurance missions like defense, interception, and then it goes from excavation and survival, which is honestly my best choice. Get yourself Necros, go inside of Arbitrations, pick any weapon that you want and kill the Arbitration drones. They stay as long as you possibly want. The more that you stay, the better the rewards. The rewards go A, B, C, the rotations, and then C basically till the rest of the game, meaning that you're going to be gaining a lot of Endo. I think in A and B rotation you have 900, but if I'm wrong, the drop table is up on the screen right now. And the other good thing in Arbitrations, you have these Arbitration drones, which you can kill and get, of course, Vitus Essence. And Vitus Essence can be used to purchase another Ayatan Sculpture inside of the honors, but I wouldn't recommend it. But, you know, more Endo, I guess. Then we're gonna move on to something that people don't like, so we're gonna quickly gloss over it. Railjack missions. Veil Proxima, get yourself a team, doesn't matter which mission in the Veil Proxima, preferably fast one like Exterminate or Skirmish, for example, like the one that I played, and here you're gonna get extra scrap parts once the mission is done. You go back to your clan's dry dock, and then there you can go, and right now you're gonna be able to see that you're gonna be able to sell them for some Endo. Now, if you're someone who actually completely forgot about this and was playing Railjack missions all the time and somehow didn't know this, you're probably gonna have a lot of Endo here, so that is pretty cool. But Veil Proxima, pretty plain and simple, any mission, a fast mission. Railjack builds, you have millions of them, so I'm not gonna waste your time with that, but Zariman missions are really good as well, for two different things. First of all, Platinum, because you're gonna be getting plumes, which is very good, increasing standing, getting yourself one of the Molt, for example, Augmented Arcanes or some other Arcane from Caballero, sell it for 150 Platinum maxed out, and you're done and dusted. But for Endo, usually the bounties that I want you guys to run are gonna be Extermination and are gonna be Void Flood. Now, these two missions are incredibly easy with Mesa and Titania respectively, and you can do them in around 3 or 4 minutes. Now, the bounty rewards can range from 2000 upwards of 4000 Endo per rotation and per, I guess, mission completion. Now, keep this in mind, it does depend on which level the mission's at. So if, for example, like in the example that I showed you earlier, the Extermination is on literally the first one, you're gonna get 500 Endo, that's not worth it. But if it's, for example, level 40 to 60 or maybe above, then you're gonna gain 2000 as a common reward, so that is pretty good. But I think all of you really wanted to see this part, and it is Vodunai on Sedna. Yes, it is going to be the Endo arena inside of Steel Path, because inside of Steel Path you have an extra 100% job chance bonus for mods. So what are we doing in this magical arena? We have three main warframes, one of which being Necros, Nidus and Korra. Now, in this gameplay I played Korra, but you can play either one of them. I play with two Necroses, it doesn't really matter, just as long as you have one. Solo is my honest not recommendation, do not do this solo. And let's start off with the Korra, the warframe that I'm playing. The core build is plain and simple. You're basically only focusing on long duration and really small range. Equilibrium is extremely good because Necros' Desecrate will desecrate the bodies of the dead enemies and also the enemies that you slashed and split in half, hopefully, and you're gonna gain more health orbs, which means more energy. So Equilibrium is definitely a must. Nidus is the warframe that's gonna be crowd controlling. Here you're focusing on range, lowering the duration as much as you possibly can, and giving yourself extra survivability with Vitality and Arcane Guardian. And Larva is the main ability that you're going to be using. You're going to be dragging enemies in to the Strangle Dome, or really close to the Strangle Dome where Korra placed it. And then Necros, I mean, I think we're all expecting this, pretty much plain and simple build with a little bit of survivability and a little bit of power strength, but primarily maxed out range, and that's basically it. And those three warframes are going to be the warframes that you're going to use in the arena. Now, here is where you possibly have the best earnings. Inside of the arena, you have a chance of gaining upwards of 2000 Endo per 2 minutes, or around a minute and a half. Now, I was able to earn around 3000 Endo as well in 2 minutes, and I was able to earn, I think, like 3200, but it all depends. First of all, we were not using primaries or secondaries. What you need to do is, for Necros, because this Desecrate has this awesome feature of when you slash an enemy, or I guess basically split it in half, or I guess decimate its body parts, I forgot what it's called, decapitate its body parts, I guess when you know what I'm saying, what that happens with a high slash weapon with high status chance, then body, more body parts, more loot, more mods. So keep that in mind as well. We were playing melee weapons. You can play weapons with extremely good slash and also status chance, but we played slash melee weapons just because it was much easier. And that's basically it for arena. Now, we do have a couple of other extra ways of earning Endo, and one of which being Lloyd's offerings in the Necrolisk. Now, here you can purchase an Ayatan Sculpture, which is pretty cool. I did mention the one in Arbitrations earlier on, so keep that in mind. Selling extra mods is an extremely good thing to do. I actually just cleared out every single one of them, as you may be seeing, and I've earned 24,000 Endo. Now, sorties and Archon hunts are also incredibly good to do, and Archon hunts you're gonna be doing weekly anyway. Might as well do the sorties daily, and then you are pretty much set, because you can get an Ayatan Sculpture, even more Endo, like 4,000 up to upwards of 8,000 Ender per Archon hunt and sortie respectively. And also Teshin as well, his offerings, his Steel Path honorings. Here, every 8 weeks you're gonna have a chance to get yourself 30k Endo. And that's basically it. Actually, at the beginning of this video I started off with around 25,000 Endo, now I have 120, so I guess you could say that this definitely worked. Nonetheless, if you have any questions, do leave it in the comment section below. If you're interested in anything, definitely leave it in the comment section below. I will answer it as soon as I possibly can. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, do leave a like and do subscribe for more content. And this has been your lovely host, the Gaming Weasel, over and out.